Here's a behind-the-scenes look at me when I find out that the first trailer for James Gunn's Superman is online.
And there's no time to waste.
As you guys know, I don't do trailer reviews as much as I used to in the past. I did one earlier this year for Deadpool and Wolverine and for some of the Super Bowl trailers though, and I kind of felt nostalgic about it, and it got me excited about the notion of talking about things that I was really looking forward to and actually feeling hope for some movies. And hope is obviously a word you're going to hear a lot in this trailer because this feels like old school Superman. The little boy in this trailer hoping with all of his might that Superman will come and save the day feels so right to me. And we'll talk more about the trailer very soon, but I also want to give a big thank you to the sponsor, Southern New Hampshire University, specifically their online creative writing degrees. As a writer-director, this industry can be very difficult to break into, especially when everyone else seems to be trying to. But a career as a filmmaker is all I've ever wanted in life. Ever since I was a kid, I knew movies were it. If you're feeling stuck in your current situation and want to break out and start your new path, then now's the time. At Southern New Hampshire University, you can learn about writing and editing techniques, literary analysis and critical thinking, literary form and structure, and other skills to improve your storytelling. SNHU has one of the largest accredited nonprofit online degree offerings in the country. SNHU is radically affordable. Their online tuition rates are some of the lowest in the nation, and SNHU was voted one of the country's most innovative universities by U.S. News and World Report. Your courses are taught by faculty with real-world experience, so you'll have opportunities to connect with people in the industry. And when you graduate, SNHU will still be there to help as you begin your job hunt. You might be eligible for financial aid or have previous college credits that could fast-track your degree at SNHU. To get started, click the link in the description to learn more, and thank you so much to Southern New Hampshire University for sponsoring this video. With James Gunn leading the way at DC Studios now, Creature Commandos is out. Everyone seems to be really enjoying it. I haven't got a chance to check it out yet, but it looks like a lot of fun. But Superman is definitely going to be his first huge test at what he can really bring to this universe, and it looks awesome. As a longtime fan of Pruitt Taylor Vince, I loved seeing him as Pa Kent. He's been great in so many small indie films, but a lot of big movies like James Mangold's Identity, for instance. And I remember seeing him on The X-Files all the way back when I was a little kid. Nicholas Hoult looks great as Lex Luthor. And this trailer opens with David Corenswet as Superman, beaten and bloody, and he's whistling for rescue. Superman is asking to be saved at the very beginning of this trailer. And in the distance, as snow and ice fly, we begin to realize that Krypto the dog is coming to his rescue and is absolutely in this movie, and this is easily the highlight of the trailer for me. I don't know that I ever thought I would see Krypto in a live-action Superman, but here we are, and I am very happy to say that. There's also a variation of John Williams' iconic theme here, which leads me to believe that they might be using it in some way. I mean, they would have to, right? If they're debuting it in your first ever look at this movie, it seems like it would be involved in some capacity. Obviously, Bryan Singer did that with Superman Returns, and although I think Hans Zimmer is a genius and I like what he did for the character, John Williams, for me, is just synonymous with Superman. And I've seen people talk about what this reminds them of. If it feels more like what Snyder did, if it feels more like what Donner did. Some people are saying it feels like a marriage of the two. Honestly, what this trailer reminded me of in regards to vibes more than anything is my second favorite thing in regards to Superman media. Movies and television. First is Christopher Reeve's very first movie, Superman the movie, that came out in '78. And second is the animated series from the 90s. That show was incredible. It has an amazing theme by Shirley Walker, and it also has my favorite incarnation of Lex Luthor ever. I love that show. I watched it all the time, and the team-up movie, World's Finest, with Batman and Superman is really good if you've never seen it. This felt like that to me. It felt very much like that animated series. We get tons of new looks at characters like Guy Gardner, played by Nathan Fillion, rocking a bowl cut, Hawkgirl, played by Isabella Marced, Anthony Carrigan as Metamorpho, Eddie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific, and this thing. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people on the internet who will inform me of what that is, or who will be speculating as to what that is. But it's a big-ass monster fighting Superman, and yeah, I'm here for it. I think more than anything, I'm just excited by the fact that James Gunn has continuously proved himself as a filmmaker over and over again, even before the Guardians movies. Movies like Slither, for instance, his horror roots. He's such a smart filmmaker. He's such a smart writer. He loves these characters. He has such an affection for them, and he feels protective of them in so many ways, not just because he's writing them, but because he really cares about the comics. He's proved himself over and over again with his horror background, the Guardians trilogy, the Peacemaker show, Creature Commandos, all these things that he's always involved in, there's just no evidence to suggest that James Gunn wouldn't put everything he has into this movie and make it the best movie he possibly can. It's also interesting that it is actually the first ever Superman movie just called Superman, because technically Christopher Reeve's first film had the movie. And I guess they got rid of the Legacy title and we're just getting Superman. And I also welcome seeing those red shorts again. I love what James Gunn said about that. The idea that technically he is a terrifying alien that could destroy our planet, and to make children feel more comfortable, he dresses like a wrestler. I really think that's a great take. I love that so much. I got nothing but good vibes from this trailer. The action looks great. It also just looks really good. There's even a little bit of Cleveland in there, which is fun to see. I'm just really excited about this new movie, and I love that I am looking forward to a Superman project again. I think that that's really great. I can't wait to see it. What did you guys think of this trailer? What types of Easter eggs did you notice? What excites you about it? Thank you guys so much, as always, for watching. Look forward to more videos very soon. And if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.